Dalavina guia dolosana angito talita kini ana warong ng Bula FM e Golden Point Resort basendo nambando ana here binaka.
Bula binaka na dang kotevita utu ngoi nanti ando talita wale warong ng Bula FM nambando ana ser.
Na dang ko makilesi werkraki NSB ng Bula FM nambando ana ser.
Hello nga ratu kitchen ngotabo ando talita na warong ng Bula FM nambando ana ser ngo nusu.
Bula FM number 2 NSR.
Good evening, I'm Amrita Priyadarshini and this is FPC News. Tonight, outgoing Public Service Commission Chair says the PSC is in a good position. Fiji needs more physiotherapists. And Indonesia adopts Queen Victoria School. The Public Service Commission is trying to remove complications which make it difficult for ministries to work together. Outgoing chair of the PSC, Vishnu Mohan, says the new permanent secretaries will have to forge closer working relations in order to improve service to the people.
The Public Service Commission is confident that there is an enthusiasm and passion to make the public sector more agile and forward-looking.
There's no doubt that there's more work that is to be done. We have also, at the same time, we have engaged Pricewaterhouse to support the permanent secretaries in terms of inculcating a performance measurement system. So we want the Public Service Commission going forward will have quarterly performance reviews with the permanent secretaries.
Outgoing Chair Vishnu Mohan says the new batch of permanent secretaries have been told that all government entities need to synergize operations. To this effect, the PSC will organize meetings between all heads of ministries.
We are also going to introduce what we call a permanent secretary forum. So once a month, all the permanent secretaries will come together for a couple of hours to discuss issues. It doesn't happen now; they all work in silos, So discuss. There are lots of issues which are interrelated, which don't get addressed. Which get bogged down with bureaucracy. We want to remove all that.
The PSC has also introduced performance evaluation via PricewaterhouseCoopers, which will conduct quarterly performance reviews based on key performance indicators for all permanent secretaries. Mohan is hopeful that communication between ministries will be better managed going forward.
We want to get people to talk, not write emails and write letters and write memorandum, but come and talk about issues and see how we can resolve that as a country on the whole progress. So to me, that's what the agenda is.
Thank you.
The PSC is still searching for 4 more permanent secretaries. Edwin Nand, FBC News.
The new Fiji Airways route to Singapore will enable many new opportunities for Fiji. Finance Minister Ayaan Said Qayyum says the new route is also a significant achievement for the aviation industry. Ali Kimbia has more.
3 days from now, Fiji Airways will fly to its latest destination, Changi Airport in Singapore. Finance Minister Ayaan Said Qayyum is already relishing the major benefits this will have on the country and our economy.
The key one, of course, is that it does open up another route for the tourism sector. It's not just Singapore itself, but also the onward routes, onward destinations like India, which is the second largest at the moment outbound market in the world.
Said Qayyum says the new route does not only increase the level of connectivity for Fiji to the rest of the world, it also strengthens diplomatic ties with other nations along that route.
It also means it opens up another gateway for people who may want to come to Fiji and even set up regional offices, that to have the connectivity to Singapore, to Hong Kong, to Korea, to LA, and now of course San Francisco and Australia and New Zealand does again, give us, enhance our status as a hub.
As new routes are opening up for Fiji Airways, Said Qayyum says they are also focusing on further improving the Nadi International Airport. Fiji Airways will fly twice weekly to Singapore starting from Tuesday. Said Qayyum is expected to lead a government delegation on the inaugural flight. Ali Kimbia, FBC News.
Fiji needs more physiotherapists. There are less than 40 physiotherapists currently practicing in Fiji, struggling to cater to the needs of close to 1 million people. Alan Stoltz tells us more.
At the age of 71, chair of the World Federation of Physical Therapy, Dr. Gillian Webb, has a wealth of knowledge in the field and says Fiji has many challenges to overcome.
Aftercare, the follow-up and rehabilitation is very poor. And the same generally for rehabilitation in Fiji. There's a lack of resources for longer-term rehabilitation. There's some excellent work early on, and particularly with children at the special centres. But then for the ongoing help and needs that they have, that's quite difficult.
Permanent Secretary for Health and Medical Services, Dr. Methusela Tuivakau, admits that there are many challenges, one of which is the lack of physiotherapists.
Therapists play a very important role in rehabilitation of our people and especially patients. And with the NCD crisis and on top of that with the tropical cyclone Winston and the aftermath, it's very important that they are involved because they are specialists in the recovery of our people.
He adds that there are plans for the Health Ministry to encourage more students to take up this specialized field and lessen the burden shared between the few physiotherapists that Fiji has.
We need to liaise very closely with the training institutions such as the Fiji National University. As we speak, the physiotherapy program is only offered at the FNU. We'll try and expand if University of Fiji in Lautoka or the other universities can offer the same courses.
Dr. Tuivakau was speaking at a workshop organized by the Fiji Physiotherapy Association in Suva today on good governance. Going forward, he says that this is key in order to have better management of the profession and to be able to utilize the resources that it has. Ellen Stalls, FBC News.
The Indonesian government will handle all repairs and maintenance of Queen Victoria School in Thailevu after tropical cyclone Winston. Permanent Secretary in the Prime Minister's Office Yogesh Karan confirms Indonesian Coordinating Minister for Political, Legal and Security Affairs Luhut Panjaitan made the commitment earlier this week. Panjaitan confirmed willingness to adopt QVS and carry out all repairs necessary and are expected to begin work in a month's time. Prime Minister Vorenga Bainimarama's Adopt a School program encourages foreign governments, donor agencies, companies, community groups, sporting bodies and individuals to spearhead the building process. And Indonesia has also donated $5 million to the Prime Minister's Disaster Relief Fund. Coming up on FBC News, good news for copra producers as prices go up. And FNPF continues TC Winston payout. Stay with us.
Namaste, Golden Point Resort. Raki Raki Me. Mirchi FM is garam garam. Mirchi FM is hot.
I'm Sanjay Tabuake. Mirchi FM is hot.
I'm Harshana. I love Mirchi FM. It's hot in Lautoka.
Hi, मैं अविनाश हूँ. मैं लंबासा से बोल रहा हूँ. मैं हमेशा मिर्ची FM सुन रहा हूँ. मिर्ची FM is so hot.
मैं शालिनी देवी from Copra एवेन्यू. जैसे आँख खुलती है वैसे मिर्ची FM मुझे मस्त कर देती है. मिर्ची FM is hot.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.
Welcome back. Here with FBC News. Now, the Ministry of Health is worried about the quality of water and sanitation in villages and communities affected by tropical cyclone Winston. Minister for Health, Chone Usamate, says this can lead to the outbreak of communicable diseases. Ali Kimbia has more.
The Health Ministry will do whatever it takes to prevent any outbreak of communicable disease after tropical cyclone Winston. Health Minister Chonu Usamate says measures are in place.
We're also very worried about the quality of water, quality of sanitation. We've been advising people about, washing your hands, boiling your water, these very basic things. If we continue to maintain them, we'll be able to try to maintain or control any outbreaks of communicable disease.
Usamate reveals there have been cases of communicable disease in affected areas, but it does not pose any threat as yet.
The good thing is the rates at which they are occurring are similar to what we've had in the past. So we have not had any major surges. and that will continue to be our focus over the next few weeks.
The Ministry of Health has also said that it will closely monitor the food assistance given to people in the affected areas, as this can also spread communicable diseases. Communities have been told to be on the lookout for diseases such as dengue fever and typhoid. The ministry, together with the other donor agencies, has been providing sanitation kits such as medicine, water purification tablets and other hygiene material. This is to ensure that people are able to protect themselves from communicable diseases. Ali Kimbia, FBC News.
Copra farmers will now get $164 more for every ton of copra. A 20% increase in copra prices has come into effect. Sharon Shivan reports.
A ton of copra, which used to sell for $864, will now cost $1,026.
This has been after 4 years we have seen that huge price increase. The factors leading to the price increase is because of the increase in the world market price. We have seen gradually the price of coconut oil has been moving up, and this is due to because of the close substitute palm oil price too is going up, so that is pushing the coconut oil price to go up too.
John Deo of Copra Millers is hopeful that the change in price will generate interest amongst farmers and encourage them to remain in the copra industry. 20% of copra farmers have suffered huge losses due to the recent cyclone.
We encourage our farmers to invest more in their copra plantation and take advantage of this price increase and recover the losses that they have sustained during the cyclone.
Malaysia and Taiwan are Fiji's biggest markets, and Deo says there's a huge demand for coconut oil overseas. Deo hopes that with the recent increase in price, Fiji will now be able to meet the expectations of buyers. Copra Millers of Fiji is one of the main buyers of copra locally. Sharin Shivan, FBC News.
The Fiji National Provident Fund has confirmed that all applications for Tropical Cyclone Winston rehabilitation assistance, which have been processed so far, will be paid by Monday afternoon. Chief Operating Officer Chao Chikoroi says only some applications which needed further vetting will be processed after Monday. Koroi says they will also be issuing checks to members from Monday, especially those who do not have bank accounts or have requested for cash checks. As of yesterday, FNPF had paid out $182.4 million for 140,000 applications. In world news, United States presidential candidate Donald Trump is in damage control after a week of bad press. It's his record with women still causing trouble for the Republican frontrunner. What's Fiji's sevens team leave for Hong Kong without Pio Tuai? And Super Rugby Union kickstart local league competition. This and more coming up.
Yandra! I love listening to Gold FM at Golden Point Resort. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hola, my name is General from Recreative Village. I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic.
I'm Moses from Valeu. I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Marita Manako. I'm from Kandabu. I like listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Silipa from Tavor Town. I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the...
Welcome to FPC Sports. Running on to Sokon Post Stadium in Hong Kong next week will be a milestone for Vodafone Fiji Sevens captain Osea Kolinisau. Kolinisau himself was surprised to find out that he will be playing his 50th tournament in the World Sevens circuit. Rohit Deo tells us more.
Ruled out numerous times by previous coaches some years back, Captain Courageous Osea Kolinisau has made a huge turnaround in his rugby career. He becomes the first Fijian to complete a half-century of tournaments in the Sevens code.
Fiji, they get the penalty again.
First of all, I thank God for giving me the opportunity, and I didn't realize that I've been playing that long until Ben told me, hey, you know that it's going to be your 50th tournament in Hong Kong.
Kolinisau says the milestone is even more meaningful as he leads the team at the Mecca of Sevens in Hong Kong, but no game is ever about him.
So it's special to have it in Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a mecca of 7 and is a special place for me. But I said that it's not about me. It's about the team. And we told the boys that it's really important in Hong Kong in the race for the series.
Colin and the team flew out today, 6 days ahead of the kickoff, and will face Korea, Canada and Wales in the pool play at the Hong Kong Sevens. Fiji currently lead the World 7 Series points table and are the defending champions in Hong Kong, making us favourites in the tournament. Rohit Deo, FBC Sports.
Well, the Vodafone Fiji 7 side left for Hong Kong without Pio Tuwai, who was not allowed to board the plane as he had eye conjunctivitis. Tuwai will now leave for Hong Kong on Monday. Captain Osea Kolinisau says it is good that Tuwai will travel later as it gives him time to recover.
Pio will come on Monday. It's unlucky for Pio because he'll get stopped by Hong Kong if we get there. And we don't want that to happen to Pio. We want him to come in fit and healthy, and we hope he takes care of it and he comes to Hong Kong with healthy and free of conjunctivitis.
The Hong Kong Sevens will be played from next Friday to Sunday, and you can watch the entire tournament live on FBC TV. With only 2 matches completed in round 6 of the Super Rugby competition, Fijian players are already making the headlines. Patrick Osborne shown for the Highlanders team, while Ben Volavola was also active in the Crusaders side. Rohit Deo with the details.
In the introduction, no.
The Highlanders went into the match as favourites, hosting the Western Force, but an early mistake by Fiji and Patrick Osborne saw the Force score first.
Oh, that's a try! That's a try! They've given it away, the Highlanders. And
Osborne bounced back later in the first half to finish off this beautiful team move.
Oh, he tried to pass it for Fekitoa, and it's been lobbed out as far as Osborne. He almost didn't have it.
The Fijian flyer could have scored again, but was denied by the television match official, Highlanders winning in the end 32-20.
Osborne! Now, did he get there?
No try.
In a high-scoring match this morning, Nemani Nandolo and Ben Volavola featured for the Crusaders against the Lions. Volavola played a crucial role, highlighted with this offload to set up a try.
Volavola gets the offload. McNichol, one man to beat. The inside pass. Drummond will go over.
A massive game. Look at this. And he picks a good line inside. He goes.
Crusaders going 4 games unbeaten, beating the Lions 43-37. The Blues face the Jaguars at 6:30 tonight, and you can watch that match live on FBC TV. Rohit Deo, FBC Sports.
Well, another high-profile player has finally put his hand up to be part of the Vodafone Flying Fijians from June this year. Otago Highlanders wing Patrick Osborne has declared his availability for the national 15s team. Despite being part of the All Blacks training squad, coach John McKee revealed on FBC TV's Vodafone Sports Lounge about the availability of Osborne.
He's looking at his future, beyond the Highlanders and the possibility of moving overseas. So we're currently in discussions with New Zealand Rugby Union and with his management regarding his availability for Fiji and the way it looks at the moment that he's available for selection for Fiji from June.
Meanwhile, the Pacific Nations Cup kicks off in June this year. The Suva Rugby Union kicked off its 2016 local league competition today. 30 teams are taking part in this year's competition, with Wardens being a new inclusion. Suva Rugby Union interim chair Lai Keve says this will intensify competition among the clubs of the district.
We are grateful to the Wardens team for coming over and joining Suva Rugby Union for the season 2016. We know they've got a lot of talented players here, and they're joining in from the Koroturang grade before they work themselves up there.
16 teams are competing in the Premier grade, while 14 teams will take part in the senior division. The River Football Association wrapped up its Under-16 futsal tournament today. 6 teams took part in a 6-week-long development program, and Rohit Deo files the story.
To develop any sport, its grassroots need to be strong, and the River Football Association is trying to do just that, developing young players.
it's a long way when you look at development. We want to go deep as under 14, under 12. But what is important is to start the pathway. So with our under 18 youth being champions for 3 years in a row, we cannot stand back and watch that.
Players like Tevita and Ivalu and Yosef Evarevo played in similar grounds about 4 years ago. Rondo is hopeful they will be able to produce more stars in the coming years.
There's a great potential here in Rewa. We can see the next generation of Girish Prasad, Isiafo. There are some players who need a basis of competition like this to showcase their talent.
The teams taking part are pleased with their performance and are already looking forward to 2017.
Boy, nice. Oh! Overall competition itself is very good compared to other districts. Like Rewa is developing players for under 16, and then after all it will be going for under 17 and then under 19 and then keep on going.
Manoda, which had the likes of Yosefo Verevo's younger brother and Kenny Dodo's son, took out the title easily, beating Verata 10-2 in the final. Rewa Football wants to make this an annual affair and will host another tournament during the same time next year. Rohit Dev, FBC Sports.
Nandongo Central College yesterday won the Madhuwata Zone 1 athletics competition held in Lambasa. All qualifying athletics from this zone will take part in the Coca-Cola Games. Eleanor Turangay with this report.
9 schools today competed for the main trophy in the Madhuwata Zone 1 school athletics competition. Nandongo Central College earned the right to be labelled the best, winning 26 gold, 25 silver and 16 bronze medals.
The Nandongo Central College had been trying for years. They had been coming second, third, and for the first time we made it to the top of Madhuwata Zone 1 athletics competition.
All Saints Secondary School came in second after collecting 18 gold, 23 silver and 17 bronze medals, ahead of third-placed Holy Family Secondary School, who scooped 17 gold, 11 silver and 10 bronze. Zone Coordinator Shavnil Chand says the level of competition gets better each year.
Compared to the past, more schools are coming in. Okay, and the competition is very stiff. Okay, we don't know, we can't predict which school can win.
Kenny William Mikoroimbulileka of Nalemba College received the Best Male Athlete Award, while 16-year-old Vitalina Naikore of Holy Family was the Best Female Athlete.
First time I came from the Zoom.
How do you feel winning the Best Female Athlete Award?
I feel that this is with me. I can do it.
After competing in the track and field events, students let their rivalries aside to enjoy what's left of the day. Eleanor Turangay, FBC Sports.
Onuvit Tamako will compete in the semi-finals of the 100 meters event at the Australian Athletics Championships. Now, Tamako clocked a time of 10.53 seconds in the heats earlier today to reach the semi-finals. This is the one last chance he has to qualify for the Olympic Games in Rio. Meanwhile, Leslie Copeland has also made it through to the heats and she will compete in the final tonight. Rain and thunderstorms affected the northern and eastern divisions today. Afternoon showers and isolated thunderstorms prevailed elsewhere. A trough of low pressure lies just to the north of Fiji and is moving southwards towards the group. Associated cloud and rain affects the northern and eastern parts of Fiji as well. Well, Lambasa was once again the hottest today on 33 and was joined by Nandi. All other centres hit the over 30 mark as well. As for tomorrow, rain and thunderstorms developing over Vanuatu and gradually spreading over the rest of the group. Moderate to fresh east to southeast winds are expected. And later in the week, occasional rain, heavy at times, and few thunderstorms over most places are expected as well. Recapping the main stories. Outgoing Public Service Commission Chair Vishnu Mohan says the PSC is in a good position. Finance Minister Ayaz Said Qayyum says Fiji Airways Singapore flights will bring more opportunities for the country. And Indonesia adopts Queen Victoria School following destruction by TC Winston. Now, for these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. On to this week's poll question. And we are asking, has conjunctivitis become a major concern for Fiji? To answer, visit our FPC website. Or send us newsworthy pictures and videos as well on email citizenseyes@fpc.com.fj or share it with us via our Facebook page, FPC News. If you're on Twitter, follow and tweet us your news tips at FPC News or simply hashtag FPC News. You've been watching FPC News. Good night.
एलिन लटका में मिर्ची एफएम को लॉक कर दिया जाए. मिर्ची एफएम, it's hot.
हम नकाशी से सामान है, हम वेजिटेबल जैसे नंबर 1 है, वैसे मिर्ची एफएम नंबर 1 है.
My name is Dinesh. हम नैंडी में काम करता है स्लीपिंग जायंट जिपलाइन में और मिर्ची एफएम is hot. I like it.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.